Hi, middle school teachers. I hope you're doing well. This is a tutorial on how to enter in Year 1 grades. Last week, when I met with PLT teams, I mentioned about Semester 2 grades, entering in a criterion score for criterion A, B, C, and D, and then also under Semester 2, your comments and RERA. We are also asking you to enter in criterion scores for Year 1, Y1. So criterion score for A, B, C, and D. I'm going to show you how to do that on PowerSchool through this video. So I'm in PowerSchool right now. I'm going to click on PowerTeacher Pro. This is the test class that Michelle and I use to test out different things before it goes live to the teachers. So you'll see that we don't have as many assessments, and this is just our test class. Right now, my test class is set to S2. S2 is where you will enter in your criterion scores for A, B, C, and D based on the data presented in Semester 2. You will also insert your RERA scores and your comments all in S2. We're also asking you to enter in criterion scores for A, B, C, and D for Year 1. The way you go to Year 1 is you click on the drop-down menu right here under your name, Michelle's name for me, and you click Y1. Y1, or Year 1, will give you all the data that you've collected in first semester and in second semester. So I have all of my summatives and formatives here for both semesters, Y1. I'm also going to go to A+ grading, just like we do with semester 2. Click on grades and standards right here. And you'll notice that we have a chart that pops up, very similar to the chart that we have in semester 2. So I always like to expand the columns so I have more data at my fingertips. And so I am going to say 20. 20 is the max. So here is the data collected over the course of the year. The problem that you're facing right now is that this is data that PowerSchool is giving you an estimate. So a professional judgment estimate of where the student really is. As the teacher of the student, and since you know the student and your summatives more than PowerSchool, it's good to do some investigating before entering in a criterion score for Year 1. For example, notice here the student has a 3 in A1, but you have the professional indicator symbol right here saying that it's an estimate that PowerSchool has. So I'm going to click here in the box where the 3 is. And then I'm going to go over here to the symbol again over here in this new drop-down menu right here. Click there. The cool thing that PowerSchool is letting you do is it's allowing you to see all of your data points collected over the year. Now, your data points that I have here in green are your summatives. This 4 right here is a formative. So you're looking at your summatives only. Now, PowerSchool's professional judgment, the computer programs, says that the student is at a 3. I disagree, because the student is actually, we look at growth mindset, and the student has grown from a 2 to a 5. So I have the option in Year 1 and in Year 1 only to override that score. So I'm going to go in here, and again, growth mindset, I'm going to say this student's at a 5. The student has steadily progressed over the year to a 5. So I entered in the 5 here, and I'm going to save. I'm going to do that for each of the strand scores. So I'm going to look at the 4. So I have a 3, 5, 6. Again, PowerSchool is estimating a 4, but I don't agree with that. Again, the student has progressively been more successful throughout the year, so I'm going to change this to a 6. You can also change it to a 5 if you'd like, but again, we're thinking about growth mindset. So I'm going to save and close. Again, I am changing this grade in year 1 only, not semester 2, year 1 only. I'm going to go to this 5 with the professional judgment indicator next to it. This is a difficult one. You have a 3 to a 7. Now, depending on how many times this strand was summatively assessed, which we know is 2, you don't have as many data points in order to make a good professional judgment. However, anything from a 5, 6, or 7 would be an appropriate score for this strand. So you can go with a 7 because you have evidence of a 7. You can go with a 6. You can go with a 5. I would not go lower than a 5 because, again, this student has shown growth over the full year for this course. I'm going to go with a 6 and save. And exit. Now I have better data collected to make my professional judgment best fit score for criterion A for this student, a 5, 6, 6, 7. So I'm going to click in MYPA right here, and I am actually going to enter in a 6. So this student has a 6 for criterion A for the year. This MYPA score for year 1 is the score that will show up on the report card. Therefore, I will need to enter in the criterion score for A, B, C, and D for each student in my class. Please let me know if you have any questions about this. I am more than happy to help. I will be available through Teams and messages on Teams, chats, and WhatsApp. And of course, always email. Thank you so much and have a great day.